massive attention to whatever they are looking for or whatever, just to ensure that they blackmail the government, they blackmail the federal government, and they blackmail the entire state to, at the end of the day, get what they are not supposed to get. So we must, at that point, having known that the tertiary institutions, our campuses are soft targeted, they want to get into our campus. We must do everything possible to now protect our campus. I'm also aware that the various security architecture structure that have been put in place, the CGP or so, what the
Community protection
gap that will be graduating any moment from now. I want to commend the government for taking that initiative. I, as a person, I believe in a structured system when the state should be involved in the security of their state, when the locals should be involved in the security of their villages and communities. Because whether we like it or not, an outsider, we are all coming from different villages. In my village, it will be very difficult for an outsider to come and start terrorizing our community. It will be very difficult. It takes only an insider to be involved to terrorize that same community. So, but when the community now come out to say enough of this, there is nothing, no way that an outsider can come and operate successfully in that place. And there's also no way a community member can also operate successfully, because once whatever you do, they will take you to your family compound. You say enough is enough. Definitely the communities or the families know how to treat their own when they misbehave. So I must commend the CPG initiative and say that personally we are in support of that project and we are in support of that initiative. Going forward, in our campuses too, the student union government should be incorporated into security architecture to protect our campuses too. Because just the same way the communities are involved. When the student union government president, they may not be able to carry arm and all that because they have their boots to do. But dissemination of information, reaching out and letting even us at the level of the national level to know what is happening also goes a long way. So, sir, on this note, you know, majorly everything we are talking about also centers on security. So, sir, by the time with what I have seen so far is where properly managed will all be coming down to this place without anybody asking why are you going to Zamfara. We are going to Zamfara because Zamfara is a sweet state. We are going to Zamfara because Zamfara is now peaceful. We are going to Zamfara because we believe there is a state government who believes in securing the life and property of the citizenry. So on this note, I want to thank you once again and appreciate the entire team for welcoming us and receiving us. Of the greatest Nigerian student. Great. Thank you and God bless you.
Great Nigerian students.
Great.
Great Nigerian students.
Great.
Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Tasiu Musa Shinkafi by name. I'm the Honorable Commissioner Youth and Sport Development, Zamfara State. Today, I'm very glad receiving this great organization of the country. And it's a very historic event for me and India State. And I was called yesterday by the State Department, Security State Department, and my government house in particular, to inform that you are within this state of territory, and you want to do the courtesy call to my ministry today, and I make sure I'll be here before you. Normally, every day by 8 a.m., we're in the office.
We know this man. We know this man. This man is capable. We know this man.
Transformative agenda.
Mr. President, you are highly welcome. And I want to say something in brief. This government that you met today is a rescue government. When we came on board, we met everything scattered, and they misleaded the government since 24 years ago. And today we have about 8 months also in the system. But we have done a lot that they did not done it in 24 years. We are restructuring the whole government, and our government decided to take about 6 agendas, priority agendas. One issue should be security. Without security, nothing can happen, and you can't do anything. Without security, there is no food, there is no health, there is no education. That's why we decided to take security aspect as number 1 priority. Number 2, we are talking about on education. Without education, there is no human being. We are just like the animals. That's why we declared state of emergency in education. Presently now, we have started renovating the primary schools, secondary schools, and also rebuilding for the State University of Zamfara State Zamfara. And we are extending that university to another zones for the new faculties by the grace of God. Our foreign students, they have abandoned their school fees have not paid. They don't have food, no good shelter. But this government, under the leadership of Dr. Dadalon, we have fed all the school fees, we have fed all their allowances, and in fact, we are planning to send another foreign student outside to study. And in terms of youth, we know the students are the youth. We know the students are the fundamental and foundation of any family. That is why we have enough for the youth. We have already provided enough funds to train in any capacity, different field, to educate our youth in terms of ICT, in terms of different businesses, so that they will become self-reliant. We invested and we invested more for the past, and now in our 2024 budget, we have enough provision for the youth for that sector. And also in terms of sports, because in the educational curriculum, there is sports. Without sports, the youth cannot be brilliant much. That is why His Excellency has provided so many funds in that sector. Presently now, we are building and structuring and upgrading our stadiums for the youth. And for the NYSC, We have done a lot. We are paying their monthly allowances since when we came on board. And their permanent, we met the permanent orientation camp for the NYSC, dilapidated. Immediately when we resumed office, we award that contract to renovate and upgrade that camp, about more than 500 million naira. The work is ongoing now, presently. And very unfortunate for us, we got an accident where the NYSC was kidnapped on their way to Sokoto, not here in. So, for the courage and understanding that our governor has, he invests more on security to make sure that youth have been rescued from captivity and reformed their lives back to the normal life. We have succeeded in rescue some of them. The little number remains there, and we believe anytime, any moment, they can be rescued. But very unfortunate for us, the NYSC, National NYSC Secretariat, talked of bringing the NYSC camp about two camps, which my governor and I visited them in their office in Abuja, and they promised us they will resume the camp. But up to now, they are not yet opened the camp. But we hope your organization will speak out to the National NYSC Secretariat for that. Secondly, our government, running our government very transparent in our activities. And we have no objection than rather to serve people as we promised, and to protect them and to protect their life and properties. This community protection guard, we decided to do it with immediate effect from the State Executive Council. Not that we don't have enough collaboration with the federal security agencies. No. Federal security agencies, they have tried their best for us. We have good understanding, and we have good synergy working together with them to our people. But to help them to do more, because we found ourselves in very critical situation here in Zamfara. Our people are very good people. Our people are self-reliant. Our people are educated. Our people are abiding laws. But very unfortunate for us, we have some bad politicians that they are playing lives of people for their selfishness interests, for their local politics. That is why the government of the day decided to take necessary action and to invest more on the security. No matter how much you spend on security, it is not valueless, because you must protect the lives and property of the people. That is the government. Without that, there's no government. So your organization, NANS, you have voice to speak out to the world that yes, the government of so place is the real government. So we are pleading on your organization to speak on the Zamfara state government for the sensitization, for the courage, for the dedication of their people. You have seen it, you have believed in that, and you are here, and you witness that. On the media, always our opposition telling lies on media. There is no security in Zamfara. 100% according to what they said. But you believe that there is enough security in Zamfara because you are here, you have seen it with your eyes, and you slept well. So please, your organization will speak out about the Zamfara government to the world, and we hope you do so. And our ministry here, our door is open for your organization. Anytime you can contact us, anytime you can give your advice, anytime we can assist you for many ways.
We have a leader. We have a leader. We have a leader. We never fail us. You are a leader.
We are here for you, to serve you, the people, as a youth, as an educationist. And we hope our government will get enough support and cooperation from you people. Inshallah, together we'll build Zamfara State, together we'll build Nigeria as a whole. Thank you for this courtesy call, and we are going to register your names, and I will take your message to the government. anytime from today or tomorrow, he will come back from the Abuja. He went there for official visit. And on 31st of this month, we will graduate that community protection guard. And I can assure you, after their graduation, we will employ another batch.
Build the youth, build the nation.
Build the youth,
Build the nation.
We will employ another batch for that. And we have all the necessary equipment, all the sophisticated equipment we have provided for them to work. And the security agencies are ready to work with them in order to achieve our security architecture here in Zamfara. So I welcome you all, and I thank you for your support, and I assure you this government will educate youth, both male and female. And inshallah, my governor will continue restructuring the educational sector and rebuild more schools. And presently, under the ND cares, we are renovating primary schools, secondary schools, and tertiary institutions. And by Almighty Allah, we will succeed. And our youth will be more educated. I thank you all. God bless you. Thank you.
SUG President Forum and our greatest Nigerian students. Thank you very much for permitting to stand on the already existing protocol. I don't have much to say, but I will say that so far so good. We've been able to symbolize symbolism, and we've been able to emphasize emphatic emphasis. The president has already deposited the demands and also acknowledged the efforts of the state government of the Zamfara state, and also you as the commissioner for youth development and sports has also related the message of the government and also reassured us of the security and welfareism of our students and the good people of Zamfara state. Sir, we really appreciate and sincerely we must commend the efforts of the government because we believe that in building a nation you have to do so many sacrifices, and that is what the government has been doing. We really appreciate, and the only thing that we can say is that the government should please endeavor to put more effort in ensuring that the welfareism and the security of the people of Zamfara.
Three Mungode to our state government. Mungode, Mungode, Mungode.
We really appreciate, and sincerely we must appreciate and commend the effort of this ministry because let me say this ministry happens to be a very powerful ministry that is there to build and to also empower our students who are graduating and the jobless youth of the state and the country. We want to plead with you and also appreciate you for everything that you've been doing and plead that you should please continue to do more and also to appreciate and thank God for granting every one of us journey messages down to Zamfara State and down to this office. And also pray that Almighty Allah will grant every one of us journey messages back to our homes and back to our various destinations. Thank you very much on behalf of all the student union presidents in Nigeria and on behalf of the NANS National Secretary. So thank you very much.
Most especially the issue of the NYC. I understand that NYC today is not just an agency, it's not just a pool of manpower. It's very important in the life of every government because they go a long way to assist the government and mostly in the educational sector. and it's a message that we want to take to the appropriate quarter. Personally, I will meet with the commissioner and they will draw a template on how we can go about some of these things. But I can assure you that National Association of Nigerian Students is behind Zamfara State Government. Take this message that the security of the state has greatly improved from what I have seen. And I know for a fact that together, working together as Nigerians, will make this state a greater place for everybody to visit without fear or favor.
With closing prayer, and then we'll have our national anthem and national pledge. Your Excellency.